Introducing the defensive starters for your Miami Dolphins. Introducing your starting defensive end. And taking the field, your starting outside linebacker.
Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. Perfect weather, and you'd expect it here in Miami, Florida, as we welcome you to Sun Life Stadium. Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Raiders and the Dolphins. The Raiders.
Playing on the road, always a difficult place to win. What does the traveling team have to do?
Well, Gus, there's no question that not only do you have to overcome a terrific football team, but you have to overcome one of the toughest environments in the National Football League. So emotionally, you almost have to find your own energy on the field. The bench has to be alive. You have to be cheering for each other. You just have to create that raw emotion to overcome what the crowd is giving you on the other side.
All right, Chris, and with that in mind, time to get this one going. We are ready for the NFL on EA Sports right now. He'll down it in the end zone. And from the University of Michigan onto the field steps the fourth-year quarterback, Chad Henne, who made his debut with the Miami Dolphins in 2008. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Short throw to the right. Offensively, this is a unit with big play weapons. It's just been a matter of getting the ball to them consistently. Wideout Brandon Marshall from UCF has all the skills to be one of the great receivers of his time.
Yeah, he really does, Gus. Size, speed, great hands. It's just a matter of overcoming some of the off-the-field distractions that seem to follow him. Between the lines, no question, there are a few better.
And Chris, he is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Flips out short.
All right, let's meet the starters on defense. And it's a unit led by cornerback Nnamdi Asomugha from Cal, who was a cerebral football player, and you love to see these guys.
Yeah, definitely intelligent, thoughtful on the field. You can see that very little gets by him, but physically, he is just one of the most talented guys in the game right now. I don't believe much in the term shutdown corner, but it still applies to Nnamdi Asomugha.
First down, 10 to go. Brown gets the carry. Nnamdi Asomugha was there to bring him down.
Gain of 6 on the play.
And just about 4 yards away here on second down. Here's the pass. Deep ball to the right side. Brandon Marshall was his intended target.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
Toss. And the tackle was made by Rolando McClain.
The defense there just caught out of position a little bit. Anytime you're playing defense, you have to contain that edge. That time, able to get outside, pick up the first down.
And we'll have a first down and 10.
And that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Brown gets the ball. The stop was made by Richard Seymour.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The offense facing another third down here. Has a man to his right. And the tackle was made by Rolando McClain. A gain of 3 yards on that one.
A lot of times in that situation, they try to get the ball in the receiver's hands, hoping he'll make one guy miss and get away. That time, good tackle.
It bounces out of bounds at the 12.
Out of Auburn, here comes quarterback Jason Campbell.
They'll go to work at the 12. First down and 10. Bush off the right side. And with that, let's take a look at some of the key starters on offense. A group that hopes to put up some points in this one. And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. And it's now 2nd and 6. The ball is on their own 16. Again with the run.
This team that historically is one that prides itself on its defense, and this group is starting to come into its own. They're building the current unit around Carlos Dansby from Auburn.
Yeah, with the signing of Carlos Dansby, they made a clear commitment to improving the defense, and you can see why they like him so much. He's an absolute force who has a penchant for creating turnovers as well.
29 on the carry. Gain of 2.
Looks like they're going for it here on 4th down. Looking for a man. He's tackled around the 25-yard line by Langford. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Bush, the ball carrier. The stop was made by Channing Crowder.
Gain of 7.
They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Goes through his progression. He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass.
Number 83, the intended target on the play.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. The give to the tailback. Carlos Dansby was there for the stop.
Gain of 6.
It's 1st and 10. Throws to his left. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line by Clemens.
On the play.
First down, 10 to go. He's searching for a receiver. And the tackle was made by Vontae Davis.
The pass completion.
I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Still looking for an open man. Has a man short to his left. Carlos Dansby was there to bring him down.
1 yard.
I tell you, as a defense, you don't mind giving up a little dinky throw like that to the tight end. That's good defense.
2nd down and 8 here. And the ball on the 29-yard line. On the fake, looking downfield. The stop was made by Koamisi.
Gain of 8.
They'll gain 8 on the play. It's 3rd down now and just about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. Cartwright on the handoff. And he's tackled right around the 20-yard line by Clemens.
Gain of 1.
They line up at the 20. Surveys the field. It's broken up by the defender.
He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Good coverage downfield. Dumps it out right. He's pushed out of bounds at the 12.
When you're facing a blitz, you're forced to make a quick read. He read it right and got good yardage out of it.
So they are now on the 11. Cartwright gets the call. He powers into the end zone for a touchdown.
Good initial push that time by the guys on the offensive line, but he looked a little quicker than what I knew he was. That was a nice run.
Sebastian Janikowski tacks on the extra point. Oakland is up 7. Leckler will be kicking off. Cobbs is deep, looking to return the kickoff. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. The offense will start at the 20. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. He's looking over the top. It's almost picked off.
Number 7 goes incomplete. 2nd down.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. He's going to his right. Throws.
It's always kind of funny to think about with all the big guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
First down and 10. Ball on their own 47. Brown takes the give.
Number 24.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Brown takes a handoff.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Just gets it away. Catches it, and he's dropped. Loss of a yard on the play.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
4th down. The Dolphins ready to punt this one away. Gets the ball at the 14-yard line. He makes it to the 22. Ness was there for the stop.
I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Campbell, hands off. Will Allen was there to bring him down. Picks up 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
So 2nd down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Searching for an open man. Has a man out to his right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Ford was the intended receiver. Just about 4 yards shy of the first here on 3rd down. Bush on the inside handoff. And the tackle was made by Channing Crowder. We've played a quarter. The score, 7-zip. And welcome back to Miami. Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Looking for a man. The pass falls incomplete. Haywood Bay was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. Goes through his progression.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
He's searching for a receiver. We have our first penalty of the game. And I have a feeling this one is coming back. It's 4th and long now after the sack. Number 15 will start his return at the 24. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
They'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Henny hands it off straight ahead. Thomas Howard was there for the stop. That's a 3-yard gain.
3-yard gain on the play.
From their own 29-yard line. Gives it up the gut.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
First down, 10 to go. Looks left. Here's a short pass. He's wrestled down around the 46-yard line by Johnson. Hartline picked up 6 with that grab. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 46. Brown gets it on the inside. The stop was made by Thomas Howard.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Brown gets the carry. He's dropped down around the 37-yard line by Shaughnessy. They're looking at 2nd down and 6. The pigskin is on the 37-yard line. Passes it short. And the tackle was made by Michael Huff. First down and 10. The ball on the 28. Henny hands it off. He's tackled at about the 27 by Branch.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's a 2nd and 8 situation now. So the ball on the 27-yard line. Dumps it out left. He's brought down around the 21-yard line by Route. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. He'll get it again. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. He did get enough for the first.
Yeah, not a lot of yardage, but he did do one key thing, and that's pick up a first down.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. And the ball on the 18-yard line. Williams gets it on the counter. The stop was made by Thomas Howard. Thomas Howard is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. The goal line only a dozen yards away now. Henny with the give. And he's tackled right around the 8-yard line by Route. The offense sets up 8 yards away from the end zone here. Henny flips it right. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
Yeah, he really didn't have an opportunity to break that one, but at least he was able to get enough for the first down and move the chains.
First and goal, needing a touchdown to tie. He's wrestled down around the 4-yard line by Brown.
Gain of 1.
Four yards will get them in for the score. Drop behind the line.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
So, it's third down, with the offense only 4 yards away from knotting this game up. Short pass to his left.
Incomplete pass.
Marshall was his intended target.
Intended receiver.
And they'll line up for the short field goal. This one from 22 yards. And he makes it. So that will make the score the Dolphins 3, the Raiders 7. Miami is just about ready to kick this one away. Ford stands back to field the kick. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. Surveys the field. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Myers gains 7 yards with the catch. And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. He doesn't get back to the line.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Ball on their own 29. Bush on the draw.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
And calls for the fair catch at the 14. They'll take over at the 14. 1st down, 10 to go. Brown takes it left. And the tackle was made by Big John Henderson.
Gain on the play.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. And the ball on their own 17. Brown takes it up the middle.
Number 23 on the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
We've got a 3rd and 6. They have the ball on their own 18. Moves to his right. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. He came up short, and it's 4th down now. Fourth down. The Dolphins lining up to punt. Ford starts running at the 32. He'll be stopped at around the 46-yard line. Jared Odrick was there to bring him down.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Still looking for an open man. They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack.
The quarterback had no chance on that play. Talk about raw determination by the defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a lot of pretense on that play, huh? He is so strong. It seems like he can bulldoze through these huge offensive linemen almost at will. They're going to need to find a way to double team him if they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need two guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
From their own 44-yard line. Good coverage downfield. And the pass is incomplete. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
4th down. The Raiders ready to punt this one away. And he takes it at the 12.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
They'll start at the 16. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Gives it off. Jukes away, and he will be tackled.
Gets the call on the run. Gain of 1.
From their own 17-yard line. The halfback with the carry. He lost yardage on the play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Facing a 3rd down and 11 situation. 2 minutes to go in the half. Flips it out short to his left.
The Raiders came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
So, it's 4th down. The Dolphins lining up to punt. Ford gets it at the 41. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there. So this offense will come back onto the field just before halftime. The offense will start at the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10. Handoff on the draw. Brought down behind the line.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Brings up second down and about 12 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. Bush gets the call.
Number 29.
He's dropped down around the 47-yard line by Bates. Third down, they need 6 for a first down. He's tackled around the 45-yard line by Langford. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. So the ball on the 45. Bush takes the delayed handoff. He's brought down around the 42-yard line by Smith. They call on the field goal unit. It's no good, not enough distance. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is 7-3. And welcome back to Miami. As both teams take the field, we're just about ready for the second half kickoff. And he'll return it from way back at the 3. He makes it out to the 20. Carlos Dansby was there for the stop. Looks like we might have an injured man on the field. They'll go to work at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Bush on the run.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Throws to his left. The stop was made by Jeremiah Bell. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter. Maybe even go to the man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
They'll work the right side. And he's tackled around the 49-yard line by Langford. And the tackle was made by Jared Odrick.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
Looking for a man. He passes the line of scrimmage.
Seems like the defensive pressure has him a little rattled out there, Chris.
Yeah, Gus, certainly seems that way. He's been quick to tuck and run rather than sitting in the pocket and finding the open man.
No question about it, but it's got to be hard to be comfortable in that pocket when it keeps collapsing around him.
Searching for an open man.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
On the play.
Goes through his progression. He's wrestled down around the 23-yard line by Smith. Cartwright on the handoff. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first. Fires a strike to the right. He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass.
Second down.
Cartwright will run it again. They tackle him for a loss.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
He's searching for a receiver. He tipped the ball away. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He splits the uprights. Sebastian Janikowski makes it a 7-point advantage with the field goal. Shane Leckler is ready to kick this one off. Number 15 is deep, looking to return the kickoff. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
They'll start this drive at the 20.
Henny hands off to the left. Cameron Wembley was there to bring him down. Gets 5 on the run.
5-yard gain on the play.
Toss. He makes his way to about the 38. Michael Huff was there for the stop.
13-yard gain on the play.
Henny gives it up the middle.
Number 23.
A 7-yard play.
7-yard gain on the play.
He fumbles it. The ball will stay with the offense.
The coach can't be happy with him after that fumble. Priority number one has to be hanging on to the ball, right, Chris?
Yeah, I guess it's so true. No team wants to give their opponent the chance to get a takeaway on a fumble, and I'm sure the coach will have a few choice words for him. You can bet the next time he touches that ball, he's going to be hanging on tight.
Surveys the field. It is an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. Number 9. The intended target on the play. Second down.
They snap it to the back. Thomas Howard was there to bring him down. They pick up 2 yards.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He's looking down the middle. Throws. He's dropped down around the 35-yard line by Branch. And it's tipped away. Hartline was the intended receiver.
Second down.
Here's the give. Gets out to around the 15. Michael Huff was there for the stop. And they'll run him again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Dumps it out right. DeMarcus Van Dyke was there to bring him down. They gained 5 on the play. Throws it to the middle. The defender bats it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And he makes it. So the score now, the Dolphins 6, the Raiders 10. Miami will be kicking off. Higgins is back to receive the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. He makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Ness was there for the stop. Hands it off. Not much, maybe 2 yards on the carry.
The ball carrier on the play. Gain of 2 on the play.
Campbell, hands off. The stop was made by Jeremiah Bell.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Campbell with the give. He makes it to the 35-yard line. Jared Odrick was there to bring him down. Cartwright on the draw. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Good coverage downfield. Shuffles his feet in the pocket, and he's sacked. He takes the ball at the 20. He gets out to the 28-yard line. Johnson was there for the stop.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Tosses left. Makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. Michael Huff was there to bring him down.
1-yard gain on the play.
Brown takes the give. He's tackled around the 32-yard line by Shaughnessy. Throws it over the middle of the field. And the tackle was made by Rolando McClain. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Brown gets the call. He's brought down at about the 49-yard line by Brown.
On the play.
Short throw to the right. The stop was made by Thomas Howard. And so with 3 in the books, we're locked at a tight one. Our score, the Raiders, 10. The Dolphins, 6. And welcome back to Miami. The Dolphins have the ball to start this fourth quarter and can move into the lead with a touchdown. Pass is short right side. Nnamdi Asomugha was there for the stop. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Brown off the left side. Rolando McClain is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. They'll get the call again.
All right.
And he's tackled at about the 41 by Shaughnessy.
Gain of 1.
In heavy traffic.
Number 7.
He gets the sack, and the offensive lineman didn't have much of a chance.
Yeah, he delivered a perfect swim move, and he was into the backfield in a flash. That's a kind of his signature move, if you will, and he's had a lot of success using it to get to the quarterback.
And it didn't look like the quarterback even saw him coming.
Yeah, he gets back there so fast that even if you have quick reaction time, you're still going to get sacked.
And they come back onto the field, still up a score.
Well, it's definitely late in the game, but I still expect them to come out and try and move the football down the field. I always thought as an offensive player, it's much easier to seal the deal on the offensive side than to have to be on the sideline and watch your defense.
Cartwright gets the carry. The offense grabs a loose ball.
And you wonder why so many coaches have gray hair in this league. You think you're close to putting the game away, then you almost give it up. He's over there saying, please, guys, a little ball security.
Run, right side. Breaks through the line for a gain of 7.
With the carry. Gain of 7.
Campbell hands it off. Carlos Dansby was there to bring him down. Not much there, but they got enough to move the chains.
Yeah, the defense really played that one pretty well, but anytime you get in those short yardage situations, you can't allow that ball carrier to fall forward. If he does, typically you pick up the first down.
He's wrestled down around the 37-yard line by Bates.
6 on the play.
Jones takes a handoff. Langford makes his 8th stop of the game. Campbell hands it off straight ahead.
Big run stop that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
Still looking for an open man.
Boy, in that kind of situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
Jones, the ball carrier. Gets maybe a couple.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Goes through his progression. He rolls out to his left. And they got him.
He goes down again amidst a heavy pass rush.
That's something he's got to improve if he wants to reach the next level. It's almost like he takes himself out of the play the moment he hears footsteps. You just can't keep putting your team in a hole by taking sacks. Just throw it away.
And not to mention, he takes an inordinate amount of hits.
You know, that's a good point, Gus. The NFL is really geared to protect the quarterback, but when he has the ball, he's going to take some shots.
He's going to his right. Throws.
Jason Campbell was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
And he takes it at the 12. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. Johnson was there for the stop. So, Chris, what does this offense have to do to get him back into this game? The give to the tailback. Nnamdi Asomugha was there to bring him down.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Brown again. And the tackle was made by Rolando McClain. I expected a pass there, Chris.
Well, I understand you don't want to get completely one-dimensional, but at some point you have to crank it up and try and make some plays, and I think that time has passed.
Henney gives it up the middle. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Cameron Wembley was there for the stop. Henney will hand it off. Short gain there by the halfback for first down. Eight-yard gain.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
Williams on the give.
Number 34 on the run. Gain of 1.
They'll throw for the first.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
Again with the run. He tries to spin and he's dropped. And it appears we have an injury on the field. He's searching for a receiver.
Yeah, nice call and a well-timed blitz. They disguised it well. I don't think the quarterback saw it pre-snap, and it forced him into an incompletion.
Hands it to the back. He's dropped down at about the 37-yard line. By Scott.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Has a man to his right. They tackle him for a loss.
Number 23.
And that'll go for a loss of a couple.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
And they already have the lead. This field position could set them up to put even more points on the board. Campbell hands it off straight ahead. The stop was made by Will Allen. Allen has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle.
Let's get it.
He's tackled around the 27-yard line by Clemens.
1-yard gain on the play.
Cartwright on the handoff, and the tackle was made by Channing Crowder. And it calls for the fair catch at the 17.
Okay, you really have to use the clock wisely now. They can still throw the thing over the middle, but the focus and the majority of the passes have to be to the outside to give these receivers a chance to get out of bounds.
Hammered as he lets it go. He's brought down around the 23-yard line by Johnson.
Always like that play call. Get the ball out to one of your playmakers. Give them a chance in the open field. Pretty good game that time.
Number 15 was the intended receiver on the play. Passes out to his right. And the pass falls incomplete. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Short pass to his left. And they can't make a play on 4th down.
Big 4th down play by the defense that time, and now the pressure shifts to the other defense to try and make a play.
Feeds it to the back. 2 yards.
The ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
They'll go with the run once again. The stop was made by Koamisi.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Campbell, hands off. Channing Crowder was there to bring him down. They hand it off again. That's a 2-yard gain.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Cartwright gets the ball.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
The Raiders just took their first time out. Cartwright gets another handoff. Nice move to finish it off. Touchdown. So after their opponents 4 and out, the offense decided to show how the ball should be moved and added points in this possession. Point after is good. That'll do it from Sun Life Stadium. We'll have highlights of the action next. And let's take a look at the Gatorade Performer of the Game.
I guess I'm the ultimatum, and enjoy my where I'm often hated because they know relating.